Is it going to come?
West Coast's a second visit to Perth in 3 years. Confidence boost to beat more Premier League.
The Perth once and the well contend with, I should say. But they're in a good place, played as many games as Manchester United, but the team that we're facing
now, it's been, should we say, a little bit damp in Perth, so much so there have been multiple...
to rain too much, but these lads have only got one more game.
Poor start for Donny van der Beek. In the absence of Scott McTominay, their scintillating pre-season form.
Well, they've been superb, haven't they? They've looked sharp, they've looked full of running.
Coutinho is the number 10 in behind. A dangerous front two, actually, of Ings and Watkins.
Yes, but certainly he's going to be pleased with the fact that his defenders haven't...
A day weather-wise, which has had an impact on the pitch, and the pitch was only until easily with the lineup that started.
Oh, and obviously Rayo Vallecano, I think in one of those two games you will see virtually the team that
racism message. Well, it's the final game of the who really has been an excellent signing from Forest for Villas. Ings goes down there, Watkins, but nothing.
A little bit softly. Nevertheless, I think
back comes Cash. And there's
a touch by Marcus Rashford it was, but he just caught Matty Cash on his heels. Fortunately,
Bruno Fernandes. Foot in there from the stadium. In comes the corner towards that far post. Where's that going to... It's quite deep. Maguire, that's a great save. And more than that, because he's so dangerous from set pieces. More work, transfer work expected from Aston Villa. Kins, strong play from Luke Shaw. Nice turn by Cash though. Cash goes for goal as well, and that whistles just wide of the far post. It's a good strike from the fullback. David De Gea happy against Cash. It's a good battle. Cash does well, darts in Ren. Fernandes was important. Sancho's away and they're flooding forward here, United. Sancho goes for goal, and that's a decent save, and then hacked away, and the players slipping and sliding in and around that 6-yard box, including the goalkeeper, who was called into action again.
Yeah.
Not so sure about that for Villa, but that's the sort of thing that happens. Dyden wins the free kick and the foul by Ramsey. It towards Martial. Martial just runs away from him.
And Lisandro Martinez will come into this starting lineup.
Rashford up against Cash. Rashford with Western Australian cricket, where United have been training. Fred, and that's good. Had a lot of rain in the last 24 hours. That's through to Anthony Martial from Rashford. Martial gets it. Oh, that flag goes up for offside against Martial as he made that run. He got it back to Bruno Fernandes, and I suppose Bruno with the Villa squad. Oh, he's gone in a bit strong there, McGinn on Martial from behind. Unnecessary, really. To knock Villa out the cup, you might remember that. 1-0, Scott McTominay. Clips it towards Fernandes, and now Martial's about to pull the trigger and make sure this is such a great cricket ground because of the size of it. Kins, clever feet towards Ings, and in the end it ricocheted. But now it's Bruno Fernandes. Rashford is waiting. Rashford against Cash again. Shaw on the overlap. Shaw with the ball in, and Sancho scores. Well played, Luke Shaw. He picks out Jadon Sancho, and Sancho has really made his mark on this tour. That's his third goal of the tour, and United lead. Oh, Cash with the foul. Yeah, it's
Lindelof, Varane.
Yeah. Diego Carlos. Barcelona for over 100 million and ended up coming to Villa for. It's gone all the way through to Cash. Comes down for Cash, who has got a shot on him, but
goal scoring and goal creations.
Well, just to remind you, last season we ended up with a 0 goal difference. And that's
that an understanding.
Just coming from inside. Ings waits in the centre, cut out by Harry Maguire. Line showing great pace. Ramsey with the ball in. They can be all. He's got plenty of options here. Fernandes outside of his boot. Sancho lines. Rashford goes for goal himself, and Lindelof. That's probably Fernandes helps it on again. Rashford, and Rashford's got Martial with him. Rashford again drills it across the face of goal, and here's Fred. Sancho makes the run. Rashford waits in the centre. Here's Marcus Rashford, and it ricochets in off Cash. A bizarre goal. Sancho to Rashford, ricocheted off Cash. It'll probably go down as an own goal, and United have a second before half-time. Below. Sancho was offside. In the lead after a great assist from Luke Shaw on the left-hand side, and then on the stroke of half-time,
pull out and set their sights on him, and he came, and he is a clever player.
Just United in multiple changes, a reaction. Now quite blustery from Norwich. He was out on loan in Villa last season. He might make Leon Bailey because he is super quick. Now Watkins goes for goal. Well, from our position, it looked pretty close, but De Gea didn't seem that. He'll provide a threat here to Lindelof. Bailey, a little step over. Bailey goes for goal. Brilliant strike. Instant impact from the half-time substitute. Leon Bailey steaming up the right-hand side. Little step over and found the corner. Villa back in it, 2-1. Now Delo at the right-hand side. And McGinn, I mean, in any normal, so when he could have just rolled it into the net, that was not particularly... He's done it once, Bailey. This time he plays it on the overlap to Cash, and he... left, it might have been a problem. It's amazing how we win it, and in the end we decided it'd be better if Liverpool didn't win it. Day of the season, they stayed up. Buendia, Fred trying to Sancho, almost releasing
what he would have known about it.
Bailey from Buendia into the area. Watkins waits. Bailey, brilliant fun for. He's out on Chambers, number 16, and we're looking to get his head on this. De Gea couldn't. I'm not sure anybody got a touch, did they? Konsu was playing at right back, trying to look after Marcus Rashford. Completely disappears now, doesn't it? But it's going to be interesting. Zidane Iqbal, who's done well on this. Konsu comes forward. It's obviously a much younger Manchester United side. Morgan Sanson steaming up the right-hand side. Archer's at the far post. It's not a great ball, in fairness. He's slashed it across the face of goal. Hit and hope, really. But a little bit too easy. Kessler Hayden. Oh, it's a lovely ball as well. Archer's waiting. Well, Bailey might have done a little bit better there. Birmingham. Maybe he can only go somewhere that begins with a B. He's gone for the return from Sanson. He's crossed in. There's the Hayden. Good run.
And I mean all of them.
Ira Bunam is there. Buendia. Douglas Luiz. That was a strange ball across, that was.
Yeah, it was. Super touch.
Bailey with the corner, a deep one. And it is headed in. Chambers was in there. And Villa pinched. Slightly disappointing that, because United in the first half had played so well with goals from Sancho and an own goal from Cash, 2 up at half-time, but Villa were transformed in the second half. First substitute Leon Bailey, and then literally with the last effort of the game, Callum Chambers.